Hey guys, Trent here, coming at you with another video. So today we'll look at a little thrift haul my wife got me. Then we'll look at a shopgoodwill.com package that I ordered. And of course, at the end of the video, we'll look at some sales processing. But before all that, we'll discuss a little bit about PayPal updating their policy to exclude resale items from their protection plan. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future.
Welcome to my channel.
Jessica from Realms Music wrote, Hi, I watch your channel, Realms Music here, and just saw this. I'd love to see a vid with how if this will affect us, considering we won't be going through PayPal anymore. I'm curious. Happy selling, Jessica. Well, thanks, Jessica, for the question. And she sent me a screenshot from, it looks like a Reddit post, resale items excluded from protection plans. And this particular, there was a recent PayPal policy update, and part of it had to do with excluding items intended for resale, okay? So it says here, we are excluding items intended for resale, including single item transactions or transactions that include multiple items from reimbursement eligibility under the Purchase Protection Program. Now, whoever wrote this post says, is this not the majority of items sold on eBay? What the majority of items sold on eBay are? What's the incentive to use PayPal now? Well, so, okay, I'm an eBay seller. First off, we'll just establish that for the most part. The only time I purchase stuff for resale using my PayPal card would be at like the thrift store, me personally. So even after eBay rolls out its managed payments plan that we have to get on eventually, we'll still have access to our PayPal accounts, and we could put money in it, and we could use it to go purchase items wherever the same way we can now, right? And that's how I purchase my thrift store items, because they take the PayPal card like they take cards, right? So as far as I can tell, if you're like that, if you're just using your PayPal to buy items from the thrift store, to source inventory for your store, or you're going and getting cash from your PayPal to go buy garage sale merchandise, which is that's how I get my merchandise. So what's saying now is if you buy something, I guess online generally is where this is going to happen, you buy a lot of stuff intended for resale, which that's the thing though, is how does PayPal prove that it's intended for resale, by the way? Are you going to tell them? Probably not. But I guess my guess is what people were doing was possibly going in and buying a lot of stuff for resale, or not from non-officially licensed wholesale, or however you use it, whatever that terminology is, to a legitimate vendor. And then they were saying, oh well, these guys ripped me off, they didn't send me the stuff that I expected to get, and they were filing claims for PayPal protection, and maybe even, who knows, probably keeping the merchandise, just claiming that, oh well, the shade of gray on this was not the shade of gray that I thought it was, and basically trying to get merchandise for free and get their money reimbursed to them by PayPal. I don't know that for a fact. That's just what I'm guessing as to why PayPal is taking these measures. So as far as it being an eBay seller, especially when we go to, I guess the concern is, since we're not using PayPal when it comes to eBay anymore, is it going to matter? Well, it doesn't matter even if they were, because it has nothing to do with you running an eBay business. So unless you're buying bulk merchandise with your PayPal account, you don't even have to worry about this. And my understanding too is if you are buying, let's say you're using your PayPal account to buy bulk from a real vendor, you still have protection. Okay, which of course if you're buying from a real legitimate vendor, you're probably not going to have a real reason to open a case, more than likely. So I think there was probably some scamming going on where people were buying these little junky lots from people on these other kind of marketplaces, Facebook and Marketplace and those kind of things. And then they were putting in claims to PayPal saying, oh, these guys ripped me off, I want my money back. So as eBay sellers, unless I'm misinterpreting something, I don't think it's really going to affect us at all. Because once again, when it's all said and done, let's say you buy a single item from eBay with your PayPal account, and because you realize you can flip it. And let's say you get it and it's not what you thought it was, and you know, and you had intended to. First off, eBay's going to protect you, but so I guess that's a bad example. But the point I was getting at is does PayPal know that you were buying that item for resale? So I hope that answers your question, Jessica. I don't think we have anything to worry about as far as being an eBay seller goes. I think it's from a totally different thing that I'm unaware of for the most part. And the fact that we're going to manage payments is just really irrelevant. I mean, it just has to do with you spending money on your PayPal card to buy inventory. If you're worried about it, you could use a different kind of account to buy your inventory with, just to be safe. But I don't see that there's going to be any problem unless you had been the only people that are going to have a problem are the people that were buying bulk lots of stuff on these websites and filing a bunch of PayPal claims trying to get their money back on merchandise because they're buying from subpar sources and stuff like that. So if that's you, you may want to adjust your business model. Otherwise, us regular sellers that are just going out thrifting and yard saling and doing all that stuff, or buying from legitimate vendors, have nothing to worry about as far as I can tell. All right, you know what's great whenever you come home from a hard day at the corporate America job is whenever the wife went to the thrift store for you. Let's see what you picked up. I think the bill was 20-something-ish bucks. And I got a pretty big little stack over here. Let's see what we got. Here's a Nerf dart tag blaster. It was only marked at 95 cents. And I can already tell the condition is probably subpar on this. It's going to be in the non-working lot. That's okay. I think she ended up getting some of this thrown in the bag, some of the other bags, because they weren't priced out. So that's just part of doing business, especially when you send your wife out to do sourcing for you. I ain't upset. I can't get upset about it. Then we have a $7.95 bag. I think some of those, like that one, was included in there. In the $7.95 bag, we got a strong arm. Can never get enough of these. Getting closer towards the party pack, of course. I think I might be really, really close to a strong arm party pack. Actually, there's 2 strong arms in that bag, so getting really, really, really close. I might have that party pack of strong arms ready to go soon. And then finally in that bag, this bag I've actually passed up in the thrift store before because I recognize this. Something I'm unfamiliar with. Some kind of, it's not a Nerf, it's, I think it's an what are those? Airsoft? I'm not quite sure. It's a Havoc by Tech Recon Advanced Battle Systems. And she found the magazine for it too. So I don't even know how this is going to be a new one for me. I had passed it up. I had passed it up before, but have no idea. Anybody know about these? Well, I'll look it up and see. And we got a Surge Fire. That was thrown in one of the bags too, so nice. And another bag. Here's a very cheap generic water pistol. But here's some Nerf Alien series. I forgot what this series is called, but it's like some alien style blasters. I've only had one other one before, but this thing is looking in very poor condition. It's called the Ravager, and I'm having a hard time making it work properly, so probably in the non-working pile. And we have another bag that has 3 protons in it, so that's nice. And then here's something called a Zing Firetech bow and arrow. This actually lights up. No idea about that too. But also in that bag was a Star Wars Rogue One. I think this is the Jyn Erso blaster. It's supposed to light up and stuff and do things. And it also shoots Nerf darts, of course, so that's pretty cool. And finally, got this Fortnite blaster for Nerf. So Fortnite, Nerf made a Fortnite series of blasters. So I've had one other little micro pistol of Fortnite, so this is the first big Fortnite blaster I've had. So cool, we'll check it out. Alright, let me show you this shopgoodwill.com package I got. I ordered it from a different state. Seemed like it was pretty good. It was an okay deal. It's for original Nintendo, and I paid about $5 a cartridge, so these days that's not bad. And there's some okay titles in here. So we got Tetris, I think I needed a cleaner copy of that, so I'll put that in the collection. Got Super Mario 3. That'll just be a resale copy. Nice clean NES Play Action Football. I'm not sure if I had that one in my collection as a keeper copy yet or not, so I'll check that one out. NES Open Tournament Golf. Very nice clean copy. Probably, I think that's a collection worthy copy. And then the best as far as money goes title, Tecmo Super Bowl. Very nice clean copy. So yeah, Tecmo Super Bowl, I think if I remember correctly, it was still like a $30 to $35 game. So I paid about 30 bucks for that lot. So I basically got this at a discounted rate, and then I can use the other ones like the Mario and make some money back. And so that's how I collect Nintendo and try to get it not necessarily free, but sort of free. Try to offset the cost as much as possible. So nice little Nintendo lot. All right, so let's test some Doomlands. I got the Desolator, the Long Arm, and the Lawbringer all loaded up. We'll test them out, and then if these are all good, we'll make a lot, maybe with some darts. Got my magazine to test the Desolator. I'm gonna include it, of course. What little Valentine? What kind of kid has their own custom Nerf darts made? What a spoiled brat. All right, let's try this Long Arm. Yeah. How about the Lawbringer? Hard to pull back on that hammer. But it works good. And the Desolator. Cool. So we'll make a lot out of these guys. I don't know. I'm hoping for a $40 to $60 sale. We'll see how it goes though. All right, we'll try it like this. Three blaster lot of Doomlands with 30 darts. Man, some kid is gonna rule the Doomlands wasteland. All right, let's do some sales. First we got the Rod Stewart CD. What do we got?
There's a Rod Stewart CD, ballad album.
One of my media items, very cheap, $5.38 total paid by the customer. It's gonna be a 4-ounce shipment and a padded. Very easy.
We have a lot of sales to do here. Next is Journey Earth.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, another media item. Sold. I put everything on my store, a lot of it on sale, so I got a few hits from that. $9.54 total paid by the customer. You've seen me sell this one a few times already. Just gonna put this in a regular mailer for a 4-ounce ship too. Okay, Welcome to Death Row, $4.70. It's gonna ship media mail though, so you know, again, I'm only into stuff a dime a piece. And
this is the AT&T base.
Yep, we got a AT&T phone base here. You know, from my phone sets, I part them out. And this model number EL52203 phone base. Took a best offer on it. Total price paid by the customer $11.11. Usually the phone bases don't make as much money on. It's the handset parts that you can get a little bit more money for.
That's the price, $11.11.
$11.11.
Not $7.11.
Nope.
$11.11. The heck, $11.11.
Pat it down with just a little piece of paper here.
So it will be to carry.
It's a lot, huh? 13 ounces.
Next is the AT&T telephone.
Yeah, got another AT&T phone item. This is a handset. Model number CO82413. Total price paid by the customer for this $14.42.
42 cents.
Yep.
Okay, $14.42.
So for the phone, I just put the base down in there, and I take one of my paddeds and I put the handset in there to protect it. And that cushions the other stuff in the box too. 12 ounce.
And There's two CD.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get the message that the guy left for that.
Oh, this one?
I'll be right back. Here, let me get it.
We need a commercial right now. He's getting the message for that guy. Okay? We'll be right back. Woo! Next, we have this, the Born Identity.
Yeah, two Bourne movies, the Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy. So this is a viewer purchase. So I got a note from when on the purchase. Hi Trent, love your channel. Had to get something from you and your wife. I'm also watching her channel now too. Keep up the great work. Jason Lee. Thanks, man.
Jason Lee! It sounds like Jester Lee.
Is that the same guy? There's another
I don't know.
Well, there's another viewer, Jester Lee, but Jason Lee wanted to support the channel, and he bought these DVDs to let us know that he was watching both channels. So much appreciated, Jason.
Appreciate it, Jason.
Yeah. So these are coming out. Today's of this filming is Sunday. These will be going out. I think the post office runs tomorrow. So
tomorrow.
Yep. So we'll give you the VIP 8x6x4 box treatment.
We need to wrap this good.
I'll just put them in a padded and in the box. Spare a little extra materials for a viewer.
That's a special.
12 ouncer.
2 pounds.
Huh? 12 ounce. Yeah. I put
2
JL for
ounces.
Jason Lee. He paid $6.74. Appreciate the support for the channel, and your viewership is important, Jason. Appreciate that.
So this is the garage toy.
Yeah, here's a Danica Patrick Garage IndyCar Series toy car.
This is a vintage?
No, it's a collectible. It's a collector's one. What year was it? 2007. So it's not vintage, but it's pretty old at this point. Prices are pretty high on this thing. I got this for 99 cents at Goodwill. I remember that very specifically. Sat for a long time, but somebody finally sent me an offer. Where is it? Total price paid by the customer, $14.67. So not bad for a little 99-cent car. So I'll just put it in an 8x6x4 and
special treatment again.
nah.
Yeah.
I just gotta protect it. It's
You know, why if you go on ordering something from eBay, they just wrap it and then come to you damaged.
Yeah, that's for true. Not everybody takes as much care.
1 pound.
7 ouncer.
Oh, 7 ounces. Why the box is like this?
Okay, next we got the reason why the box is this. This is a vintage box. This is a Panasonic 3DO game, Cyberdillo. So another Panasonic 3DO game sold.
Vintage.
Yeah, vintage. This box is hard to come by, so this stuff is just hard to come by. Never gonna find this. So total price paid by the customer, $98.13. So
$98 for this thing?
yeah, it's a video game. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because the case and everything is still nice. It's just the box is. Yeah.
Because the customer knows that the box is like this.
Yeah, they're well aware the box is like that.
$98
Yeah.
and 13 cents.
Could you imagine what it would be like if the box was in better condition?
It should be.
It would be a
very
lot
good.
more. All right, so weather protection in a mailer, and then gonna put some bubble wrap in there for this vintage Panasonic 3DO game. $14 ounces. That's a nice one. All right, now what we got?
We have 2-way valve for the RV.
And you just saw us pick these up
Yesterday.
a couple videos ago, and the yard sale haul that we got. So these turned out being really good. Sold by the same buyer right away, not right away, but pretty quickly, for total price paid by the customer, $122.52. So this was part of that $18 lot. So obviously this just turned it into a major home run, and I've got all that other stuff still to sell. So this paid for our day, and now everything else is going to be pure profit, and this already puts us into the profit. So
Who asked you to go yard selling?
So I think I'm going to go ahead and give them a priority mail medium flat rate box for this, because I think it'll fit perfectly.
You have to do it like that, the other way around. See?
Yep, that looks good. Maybe one little piece on the top. Maybe I could cut this down or rip it.
Like this.
Like that, okay. All right. That's a good one. Turn and burn. Get that, recoup that garage sale funds. Make a nice profit. And now all the other merchandise is pure profit. Priority mail, medium flat rate box. So, last but not least, what do we got?
Last but not least, this Raider CS35.
All right,
Is that the one that I got for $4.99?
Yep, Joy's rare Nerf thrift store find. Sold today.
And that's sold today. This is a boom.
This is the boom.
And this included a magazine.
So one last time, we'll go over this rare Nerf blaster. So a regular Raider is going to be the regular blue and stripe colors like this. If you see an orange Raider, then you know there's a chance you have something rare, which this is called the Gear Up series. And Joy was lucky enough to find it with the actual real buttstock that came with it and the real magazine that came with it. This is probably worth 40-50 bucks if you were to just find this by itself, depending on, because people are trying to. This is the hardest piece to find. This is like 25-30 bucks right here, but the whole piece together, so total price paid by the customer,
$91.51.
All right.
And I found it.
It's a good one. That was a good. Yep. That was a boom. So I was gonna cut this box down. I'm just gonna use this box to ship it. I think the Raider would be like almost take the full length of the box. Yeah, it's like perfect. I'm just gonna make the box shorter. I think I definitely don't need the top flaps. So here's the box scoring tool. I'm gonna try to make a nice score. Actually, yeah, I shouldn't have cut that. Actually, I was wrong. I shouldn't have cut the flaps off. But that's okay. We can still make it work, even though I just messed that up, honestly. So I'll score the box like this.
Make it line.
I think.
Don't cut my face.
I won't.
Oh, there's a gap.
Yeah, there's gonna be a little gap. I messed it up, but we should still be able to make it work. It just won't be as pretty. Bubble wraps in here. Okay. There. There. I've got a pretty good amount of this stuff right now. Might as well just pack it well. So then
this one is bulky here.
that. We'll do it. All right, 5-pounder, rare Nerf gun going out.
It's a commercial break. It's working.
Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about any interesting eBay tips, tricks, finds, or just leave a comment down in the comment section to say hi. Always appreciate it. Or ideas for videos or just questions down in the comment section so I can make content with those are great too. Appreciate it and have a good one.